Okay, guys, how you doing? Jeff from Wisconsin Woodworking. Hey, I just pulled the bearing, and I wanted to show you the difference here. So, the new bearing, I'm sorry, this is the old bearing. Okay, the old bearing, you can see the bearings. The new bearing here is a complete sealed unit. So that'll actually help stop some of the leakage, and we should be good to go. So what I want to do is just line up this bearing on here, and then I did find a socket that fits. We're going to tap this bearing back on. And that should be it. It should be on. That's it. You can hear it. All right, so we have the new gasket on here. We have the new bearing. It's already pre-oiled. That should be good to go. All these other bearings, everything lines up. This is the shifter for changing your feet speed. So then what we should be doing is looking for the gasket. We got a brand new gasket here, and I cleaned up the plate. There should be 2 pins or a pin to hold the gasket. Okay, and then we have the plate here that should be going on like this, and the gasket will sit around the edge, and everything should line up. Now what we want to do is we have the screws that go in here. We want to line these screws up. I'm going to try to get this in a little closer and line up the holes of the gasket so that we're not missing the gasket or pinching the gasket. Let's see, this one, yeah. Sorry, my head's in the way a little bit. Okay, we want to definitely do that. Get all these holes lined up. Just to make sure that nothing happens to the gasket. Okay. Just trying to line stuff up. One here in the bottom. This one not quite lining up. Alright, see that's what I was talking about, is that you want to make sure that these all go in. I got one on the bottom that's definitely not lining up with the hole, so you got to make sure we can get it in there. Take a look at what's going on. Oh, yep. Okay, let me bring you guys in a little bit here. Trying to look for. Gotta get the other screw. Nope. It looks like it's lined up. Let's see if we can get it through the rubber seal first. Alright, looks like it's in the seal. We just got to get it in the threads. There she goes. Yeah, you just want to keep making sure that, you know, you don't pinch anything. Everything's going on good. Now what we're going to do is tap this in. Double check everything. Okay. And then we should be able to just snug everything down, and then we'll go around and give everything a torque. Snug. 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 No, I don't know if there's any foot-bound torques. I didn't see anything in the manual. Couldn't find anything online. So what we're going to do is we're going to snug it and give it a quarter turn, like most things. Snug it up and then give it that quarter turn past. There should be just enough pressure on here. So I'm just doing it by hand, snugging. Okay, so now let's go back here just to make sure snugged up. All right, give me my bit back. All right, quarter turn there. I'm gonna X this thing out a little bit. Quarter turn. Quarter turn. There, close enough. And we'll get the top. Quarter turn. All right. That part's done. So, get off the floor. As you see, the gasket is nice and tight. All right. Gasket's nice and tight. So I don't think we'll have any more leakage there. The bearing's nice and tight where it belongs. All right, so now the next part is remembering how the outside goes. Excuse me. So I bought all new gears. After looking at them, I saw a bunch of teeth that were pretty worn out. There was actually one gear had a broken tooth on it. So that's why it took a little extra longer to make this video. Waiting again for the part delivery. And, but anyways, yeah. So we got this gear, which is the double tooth gear. Nice new teeth. So everything should be running pretty darn smooth. I believe this is the one that fit there. I got new chains, new chain tensioner. Where's those other gears? I believe, well, this one had the key already made. That must have been this one then, huh? And then, seal. And we got the other gear here. Gotta open this all up. Keep everything nice and oiled, lubricated. And this will probably be where this one goes. This one must go down here. And then we have chains also. We have this chain. Let me get rid of all the garbage. And where did that other chain go? There was a brand new chain here. All right. Oh, up here. Ah. Boy, oh boy. So, anyways, we know the longer chain is on the top, and the shorter chain was on the bottom. This is going to be the shorter chain. We're going to have to align everything here. Everything's gonna have to go on at one time. Like I said, we're gonna have to align everything here just so I can figure out where the slot goes. Okay, so that one's lined up. The only one that I had to get lined up. That don't seem right. No, that does not. Alright. That don't seem right. Alright, I gotta find a manual. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I had to get the manual here. It was in the other room. Yeah, I'm putting them on right, so it's just some reason this doesn't look right. Oh, I know why. Because this has to stay above this. Let me just get this back on here. Unless that was supposed to be on the inside. Nope, that's showing on the outside, so. One tooth, huh? Wow. That is crazy that 1 minute it fit and the next thing you know it, the alignment went off. know what I'm going to do? We're going to line this up like this. I'm going to pull these keys. We are going to pull the keys. I just thought I could do it an easy way. We're just going to have to pull the keys and tap them in. Alright. Just get it somewhat lined up. Oops. Okay. Let's get this now. Okay, look at that. Get these to line up. Okay, now we gotta turn something here. All right, let's see if we can work on this a little bit here. Push that key in. Ouch. This back in. All right. Yeah, that's tight. Now all we have to do is rotate. We gotta rotate this one. See if I can rotate it back here. Nope. There it goes. We'll just do it that way. All right. Oh, right there. All right. Where did the other key go now? Where's the key? Here it is. Oh, yeah. A wonderful world. Putting machinery together. So anyways, machines are fun to keep up maintained. And you want to set that key back in there. Make sure everything is on. And then we're going to put these parts back on. And then these gears will be on. Then we got to get the tensioner on here. Install the spring. Okay. So plug it up, quarter turn, plug it up, quarter turn. That's all you need just to keep that on there. So now we got a tensioner. We got this tensioner that's got to go on. Okay, and the new tensioner is here. This looks like this one here. Weird. I wonder if that's on backwards. Sure looks like it. And it doesn't show that, but it's so tight against this wall here, so that tells me that gear is not right. And almost this gear is not right. All right, so I see I already made a mistake. So these two gears, I think, have to be reversed. This would be the backs. What's happening is this gear is tight up against this piece, and then there's this bell that sticks out, which would bring it out. So I'm gonna have to reflip these. So I'll tell you what, when let me go through all of that. I'll post this video, and when I get that all done, we'll come back and do the next video for the spring tensioner and the spring and getting the case on it and filling up the oil and all that. Right now, again, I don't have a camcorder. I'm doing this on my phone, and if I pause it, the video disappears. So I'm just going to go ahead, upload this one, and then we'll start a new video for the series. And I do apologize, but I do appreciate you guys. Please hang in there. I'll be right back after I switch them. Thanks.